Piers Morgan has spoken on how the royal family feels about Prince Harry. He started laughing to himself when the presenter suggested that Beatrice and Eugenie are more sympathetic to Harry, and when asked about his recent lunch with the princesses, he said, "I imagine that probably precipitated a volcanic explosion of molten hot seething lava somewhere in Montecito. My understanding from the royal family, I've spoken to quite a few of them recently. None of them really want him to be there, and none of them are looking to catch up with old Harry after the way he's torched all the family." William, in particular, is absolutely incensed. I know for a fact from friends of mine who are very well plugged into the royals that William just wants to punch his lights out, and he's not the only one. A lot of the family are very angry about what Harry and his wife have done. I think he's a sniveling little rat to be skulking back in to watch his father's coronation, given the damage he's done to the royal family and the monarchy itself. Harry and Meghan tricked Beatrice by using photos taken in the Queen's Playhouse for their Netflix documentary. That was really nasty. Beatrice was given something very special and private by the Queen, a place that had great sentimental value, and passed on to her granddaughter, and they took a photographer into it, played stupid, and sold it for truly filthy lucre. And the Queen would have seen that. Yes, she had tea parties in there because that's what children do. That's why she was given it. But when adults mimic it, it just creates embarrassment. They didn't give one single solitary fuck. Not about the Queen's feelings, and not about causing Beatrice real pain. It's like telling about Charlie's teddy bear, which is probably a Steve worth loads of money, just to be sneery. I bet most of us either have some old ancient relic of childhood, or a horrendous object our kids made, but to have it publicized, especially when you have to live a public life and have to guard the divide, would change how we treat it. These things have value because they embody a time of past us, but opening that up to adult impressions fractures the bubble. Imagine that on a global scale. It's the little things that make them truly vile. I think Eugenie and Beatrice were fed up after Meghan made fun of the Queen with her fake exaggerated bow. They loved their granny and they respected her. That must have been a punch in their face. Not to mention the duo thought they were too important and above doing the walkabout with the other grandchildren, as had been planned. Instead, they tried to do their own for the media and shut everyone else out. Backfired on them brilliantly. Harry also said that William hit him into a dog bowl and he broke his necklace during a fight before his wedding. Someone can verify the time of the fight, but I don't recall exactly when it was. But it was when they were both still in England, and so before Lily was born. Then, on the Colbert Show, he said that the necklace that was broken in the fight was the necklace that his children's heart beats on charms. But the kids, at the very least Lily, but possibly both kids, weren't even born yet when this supposed fight allegedly happened. And this soldier was so delicate that a tussle with his brother was deeply traumatizing to him. He's a goof. No one empathized with his dramatization of a fight with his brother. He said his wife said Catherine had baby brain, and this drama over a broken dog bowl was just silly. An educated soldier with a therapist on speed dial couldn't handle a little shove from his brother. It was all kinds of silly. Just deal with it. Don't snivel around behind your brother's back and write a book about it. One British expert shared, "I'm glad we have indirect confirmation of how they feel, an indirect confirmation that they don't want to mend things over this visit. There will be no catching up. I wonder if William has come to the same conclusion about the affair rumor that we have here. How painful that must be for him, by his own brother at the command of a fame-hungry mean girl." But part of me wonders why he came. I understand why he was invited, but why did he accept? None of his family want him there. Supposedly he won't be in any processions as he has been in the past post-Megxit. He's got no prominent seating, so he likely will be shown very little, if at all. He's not staying for any of the after events. It's his son's birthday. and he wanted to break the generational curse of parenting at a distance because of duties. And he's allegedly brought his therapist, which implies he's internally struggling with this visit. There is literally nothing left for him in old Blighty at this point, and it's being demonstrated by the coronation plans. All this is going to do is trigger his negative emotions and bring up old hurt as he watches his family happily go on without him. Is he, despite all the vitriol and sickening abuse he's flung at his family, still too chicken shit to finally cut his family out? From another angle, an insider commented, "Well, the coronation is of massive historical significance, so inviting the children of the monarch seems appropriate, especially when this is the last major event for a while. You have to keep in mind it will be a long time before we have another big royal hullabaloo. Philip is gone, the Queen is gone, so no more jubilees. William and Harry are married, so no more big royal weddings. Until Charles passes on, there will probably not be another event of a very large scale, and that could be another 20 years. Or until the children start getting married, which again could be another 20 years or so. Maybe Harry coming over here is a sort of last hurrah, and then that will be that." I think the royal family is anticipating a divorce at some point, and this makes sure he isn't entirely written out of history, especially if there's an official portrait of king and sons. Meghan has already been written out. It was allegedly decreed she would not be in any of the events, so they've already drawn a line under her. But by being at the coronation, they've saved Harry from future regret, as well as maintained the precedent for royal dukes to be present. I'd be surprised if that was his choice. Get over here or bye-bye to titles. Although, being Harry, we'd probably get another storm of tears and hurling Teddy from pram, because after Meghan has slithered off in however many years, we wouldn't have a complete do-over for the whole shindig, and he could boil away in sullen resentment that William and Catherine got to ride in a carriage, stand on the balcony, or generally be huzzaed and he didn't. What do you think about Piers Morgan's candid comments about the royal family's feelings right now? Let us know your thoughts below in the comment section. We hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this newsletter. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.